I might have went a little heavy on the bronzer today. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing another YouTube hyped product. Like I said in my last video, in my sleek makeup video, which I will link right here in a card, I was going to be doing these videos on a regular basis. I don't know if I'm going to do this every Wednesday or not, but I kind of like, you know, worth the hype Wednesdays. I'm going to be doing these videos because I think it's cool to test out products that are really hyped on YouTube at the moment, and this is definitely one of them. Testing the J.One Jelly Pack with another Korean skincare product, but it is also a primer. So that's what I'm testing it out for today, and I've actually been testing this for a few days now. So today I'm testing it with a foundation that I know works for me. I am wearing the Smashbox Studio Skin Foundation, which you guys will see in application in just a little bit. I figured we'll test that one and see if it looks even more flawless with the J.One Jelly Pack, which it has been claimed to do that. This J.One Jelly Pack has been hyped recently by Nikki Tutorials. I think it was in a favorites video of hers like 2 months ago, and then she's been putting it in a lot of her makeup tutorials, so she's definitely resurfaced it because this is not a new product by any means. This product has been out for at least a year, and a lot of Korean YouTubers have already talked about this about a year ago. It has just kind of been resurfaced recently because Nikki Tutorials has said that it's great. So what exactly is this? The J.One Jelly Pack is technically a multifunctional product. It's not just a primer. It is also a skincare item. So a lot of, especially the Korean YouTubers that have already talked about this product, said that they like to use it twice a day. One, to use it as a primer, and then to use it at night as their actual sleeping pack. So what this does is it will dramatically firm your skin and improve elasticity and also smooth the pores. I am always on the lookout for pore smoothing because I do have very large pores on my cheeks. So I am always kind of looking for products that claim to do smoothing, and I am always on a hunt for good skincare. I actually did buy mine at Sephora. I ordered it online and it does retail for $42 US, so it is a little bit more pricey, but if you look at it as a primer and skincare, it's multifunctional, so you get two things for the price of one. So in that way, I justified it. This justifications get me through the day, okay? So it is a little pricey. You do get 50 mils of product, so that's over a fluid ounce. That's a lot of product. And if you've seen the packaging is very sleek, it's very clean, it's very Korean skincare-esque. Like, it's just very clean, it's very appealing. It comes with a pump, which is under this little cap, which I love because you can just kind of make it sleek again by putting it back on. Overall, the packaging is just A++, and I'm going to get into application now so you guys can see how this goes on, and then I'm going to be doing a wear test of this so you guys can see if my foundation does seem to last better and longer throughout the day. If you are interested in seeing all of that, then just keep on watching. So as I'm sure I said in my intro, we are testing the J.One Jelly Pack, which was popularized here on YouTube by Nikki Tutorials. So like I said, Nikki Tutorials got this really like hyped up on the YouTube community, so I wanted to try it out. And like I said, I didn't want this to be a first impression. I kind of wanted to play around with this because this is a dual like skincare kind of thing. So this is the J.One Jelly Pack, and I'm gonna go ahead and apply it on my face. I think that the first thing that like really stood out to me about this product is the consistency. So it does come out, if you've ever used a Korean like pack product, like a Korean mask, like sleepy mask, this is a very similar consistency, so it like really freaked me out when I first used it. So, but it comes out like as a gel, like, can you see that? It has like viscousness. That sounds gross. So for the most part, I've just been applying it like on my cheeks and on my nose because this is supposed to reduce pores. This is where I have been applying it, and the consistency of rubbing it in is what really took me off guard. Now in all of Nikki's videos, she talked about how it gets sticky, which she always equates to like products sticking better. And I don't know if you guys can see, it gives a nice gleam to the skin because it's kind of like a layer. I don't think y'all can tell, but it gets very sticky. It gets sticky, that's when you can go and apply product on top of it. So that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do. For foundation, I am gonna be using the Smashbox Studio Skin Foundation. I have an entire video on this and I know how this performs. Let's go ahead and start applying it because it is sticky. But apparently Nikki claims that this like helps with coverage, it helps with longevity, it helps with the makeup going on smoother. And for the most part, I can agree. I've barely put any foundation on and it's spread really nice. It is like just blended so seamlessly and I've done very little effort. Pores honestly are not that noticeable. They're also not invisible. So I don't want to say that this completely will reduce pores if you have really large pores like I do. But now this is with foundation completely on my face and I still am saying that this spread on my face really quickly, really easily, and it looks really smooth. I'm going to come in a little closer now so you guys can kind of see the pore action that's happening and the smoothness of my skin before I do anything else. When I'm a little closer, I think you guys can see better what my skin is looking like. It made the coverage really nice and even, and again, really smooth, but you can still kind of see a shine to my skin where I put the primer on. Still feel really tacky, so I'm going to let this dry and then I'm going to do the rest of my makeup and I will come back in to check in to show you what the makeup's all looking like on the primer. Alright guys, so this is with all of my makeup on, kind of. I didn't do eye makeup today because I'm doing another video. And I also kind of just didn't feel like doing eye makeup. But my makeup is looking like with the J.One Jelly Pack on as a primer. Like I said, I've been trying this out, so I kind of knew how this would look. It does work so well as a primer. And I'm going to zoom you guys back in again so you guys can kind of see what my skin is looking like now that I have more products on top. So this is my skin close up, obviously, because I'm closer. But as you can see, everything still has like that nice gleam to the skin. It all went on really smooth, and I do not have super smooth skin. I have very large pores on my cheeks. I have a lot of texture on my nose and on my forehead and even on my chin. So the fact that my skin looks so smooth right now just speaks volumes about how this works. I feel like this is all I really need to do. I just need to show you my face, right? So obviously this is going to be my first check-in. This is what your makeup looks like initially when first applied. I'm going to go about my day and do my normal thing. I'm going to edit a few videos. I'm going to run some errands. It is raining here, so I'm really going to put this through the test. And my hair, my poor hair. Oh my god. And I think for now it is looking good. And we will just be testing what this all kind of looks like on my face. So I goofed up yesterday and forgot to film my final check-in. So I'm coming back at you the next day. But I did my makeup the exact same way with the J.One Jelly Pack and the same foundation, same concealers. I did everything exactly the same because when I woke up this morning, I realized that I had fudged up. We're gonna be doing that final check-in now. So it is 6:23 at night. So my foundation has been on with this primer for about 9 hours, and this is what it's looking like. As you can see, it still has that like gleam to it, that shine to it that was there before. Let me come in a little closer so you guys can see my skin a little bit better. So now that I'm a little closer, you can still see after even 9 hours of wear, this foundation is looking really good. The only place that I know that it's really worn is actually right here where I was wearing my sunglasses earlier, and it kind of wore away where it was touching my face. But as far as like my cheeks, like it's not showing any of my hyperpigmentation down here yet. My forehead still looks good. I am a little shiny, but not too bad for like how hot it was and for how much movement I was doing earlier. I think this looks pretty good. My pores aren't even that noticeable, which is amazing. And I think overall my skin looks really good after wearing it for this long. So yeah, so this is what the J.One Jelly Pack looks like after 9 hours, or 8 hours, somewhere in there, which is pretty much an average day of wear. And I feel like my foundation looks almost as good as it did when I first put it on this morning. Like it has a little bit of wear, like I said, mainly around my nose, and it's mainly just getting a little shiny, which it doesn't really feel. It feels a little oily, but not too much. I have dry to combination skin, so I really only get oily in this area anyways. For what it says it's gonna do, I think it does it, and I think it's incredible. I think it's definitely worth the YouTube hype. Might be one of my new favorite items ever of life. For $42, I think for a skincare and a primer, that's amazing. I love multifunctional items, so I think if you are on the fence about getting the J.One jelly pack, I say just go for it, just give it a try. I am a firm believer in it now, and I'm behind the hype on this one. So guys, that is the end of the video. Again, I'm sorry I fudged up and I forgot to do my actual check-in the actual day I initially filmed, which was yesterday. I just lost track of time and then fell asleep like an old person. Is how the J.One jelly pack wears. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're liking this Worth the Hype series, then definitely double hit the thumbs up. Can you do that? I don't know. Or you can just hit the subscribe button. Either way, if there are any hyped products that you've been hearing about that you really want to know if they really work or not, definitely leave those in the comments down below. And hopefully I'll just see you guys in my next one. Bye! And a lot of Korean beauty gurus. Ooh. And a lot of Korean booty? Oh my god. A lot of Korean beauty oh my god. And a lot of Korean beauty you know what? We're gonna, oh my god.